This world is a forsaken place, a world molded by the Theoclysm centuries before, a shadow of what it once was. The creeping darkness has made itself known in places across the land, and this grove we find ourselves in today is one such place. The jungle is interrupted by a patch of withered trees, and the sounds of the lively forest are silent here. Carvings made of petrified wood, forever in looks of agony, stand here ensnared in dying vines, only lit by the dim light of the stars above. These carvings are visages of suffering immortalized in this rough, petrified wood. A statue of a human man hunches over, supporting himself on one hand while the other clutches his chest. Another depicts an elf looking down at his hands in horror. A gnome reaches up towards one of his kin, laying slumped against a rock, expressionless. The gnome clutches the other, though his head and part of his shoulder are broken, fallen to the ground, revealing on his face a look of despair. But this darkened grove seems to get a little brighter as a figure steps out into the grove, as if the night sky shines a little brighter above this person. And Laz, if you'd like to introduce your character stepping out into this grove, you may.
Moving carefully into the grove, Leinara pushes their long brown braid over their shoulder to keep it out of the way. Their blue eyes survey the trees and the horrific sculptures that stand alongside them from behind lensless glasses. They find themselves rubbing one of the metal star charms on the chain connecting to their glasses as they continue deeper into the grove, and relegate that hand to clutching their bag a little closer. The grove is not cold by any means, but the other hand pulls their star-adorned cape a little closer and...
Alright, as you enter this grove, you can see that all of these statues, maybe 20 to 30 of them, are scattered around, covered in vines. But you're looking for something in particular here. So if you could, I'd like you to make the first roll of the campaign, which will be a investigation check.
All right. Let me pull that up real quick. That's 10 plus 1 is 11.
Okay, not too bad. As you look around, you can see these strange vines that wrap around everything. It looks like some of these vines even are petrified, as if this grove has just fossilized out of nowhere. Yet it's still not too hard to pick out the plant you're looking for, though it does look very, very dead. It looks like this small ash-colored flower. It looks as if it is already gone. As in it is dead, not that it is missing. You can't find it.
Yes, that would quite suck. May I approach closer to this plant?
Yeah, as you draw closer, you feel like that kind of crunching of leaves under your feet. And as you step across the vines, you feel one move under your feet, almost slithering, pulling away into the foliage. There's this kind of sickening cracking sound, as if this petrified vine almost breaks a bit to allow it more movement to pull away. And you just see that vine almost disappear into the undergrowth. But you can continue on towards this lily.
This is a terrible idea. And Leinara continues further into the grove anyway.
As you get closer to this plant, you can see this small ash-colored flower is just growing up from the base of a old broken statue. It's hard to even tell what it was. But if you wish, you can get it.
Oh.
It's just that easy.
Is it?
As you pick that
It
up,
doesn't seem.
it doesn't seem dangerous itself, at least. As you pick it up, though, you see another one of these vines that seems to have wrapped itself around the statue start to pull back and recede into the foliage as well. But it stops as another vine begins to move, and another, and another. All around this grove, that cracking sound of petrified wood finding itself in motion once again. As you see some of these vines start to twist slowly towards you across the ground. These plants do look a bit more dangerous.
Yes, quite a bit, I would imagine. Yes, I think Leinara would like to get out of here now. I think they take the flower and they start carefully heading back out of the grove the way they came. They are not a fan of this.
All right. If you're going to try and carefully navigate throughout these vines, I'm going to need just a stealth check. Whatever it is, it's already detected you, but trying to avoid its detection further and actually attacking is going to require a stealth check.
That's 13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
16.
You are able to avoid stepping directly on any of these vines, as more and more seem to move. Maybe 8 to 10 of these vines are now moving around the grove. And you can see they keep creeping towards you among the trees, through the grass. You see one, instead of just unwrapping from one of these statues, it just breaks the statue as it just snaps through it. So they are going to continue moving closer. You can tell whatever it is, it does still see you. Until...
Oh, no.
Would you look back at all at these things following?
Yes. I'm afraid, so, yeah.
You see a figure of petrified wood that looks like the rest, suspended on these vine-like tentacles. It looks like this old man carved completely of this petrified wood. Just give me
running.
actually, you know what? Fair enough. Give me athletics.
Oh no.
Time to run. And this creature is going to contest that and try and chase you.
That one.
Natural 1. Oh my. You feel as you start to run, one of these vines rise up just ever so slightly as it snakes along the ground. Your foot catches on it and you hit the ground.
Oh.
What is your armor class?
Armor class 14.
14? Oh, I'm sure it won't hit that. It actually misses. As you see one of these vines slam into the ground in front of you, and now you get a good look at the tip of this vine. It isn't leafy like a normal vine or ivy would be. Instead, it looks like it almost has these sharp blades, these like toothy blades that come along the edge of this vine. They look like they could easily tear flesh. If you want to continue running, just give me another athletics check.
All right.
Hopefully better than a what would that be with a -1?
It's 3 minus 2 is 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is going great.
It's going wonderfully. I can tell you that like I was regretting everything right now.
You feel as you stumble back to your feet and start getting it to move, but you just aren't fast enough as this vine slashes across your back from your shoulder down to like the center of your back. As you are going to take not a ton of damage, but max damage. 5 points of slashing damage.
Wonderful.
And
That is
you
my
feel
favorite.
as if that shoulder becomes stiff slightly.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Whatever this is, it is definitely closing in.
It is.
Do you want to keep trying to run, or is there anything else you want to try to? Because this is not going.
I feel like this is not going well in the slightest. Could I Oh my god. Can I cast Starry Wisp upwards, like a distress flame?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Can I? Okay.
You see that little light go up into the sky, and it is briefly going to distract this creature if it rolls low enough. Wow, that is a natural 2. Yeah, it rolls low enough.
Okay.
Just give me one more athletics, this time with advantage.
Athletics.
As it is distracted, and hopefully some kind of help will see that.
-2 is 16.
16. Okay, that is enough to get moving.
Okay.
You put this creature behind you as you start running through the forest. You'd know it's a little bit until you can get out of the jungle. You'd have to head south for maybe a quarter mile. But it is definitely possible to get out of the forest in time as you sprint through the forest. You hear the cracking of trees and the strange tentacles of this creature as it just silently, other than these cracking sounds, moves through the wood after you. It's definitely in pursuit. But with that, the die is cast. And welcome to Spellcheck. We focus back in on a small campsite set up with a couple carts and carriages around a bonfire. A old dwarvish man, white hair and a long braided beard. There's a variety of tools for smithing and tinkering attached to his belt, and this brass belt buckle with a triangular insignia on it. Stands kind of looking out at the fire, watching a human man start to cook some food for the caravan. And he just hears a slight sound from somewhere, and he looks around, trying to figure out where it's coming from. And Void, if you'd like to introduce your character, the source of this sound, you may.
With brown skin and matching eyes, beautiful golden wings spanning behind her, and a vest of leaves, Rose often compared to a sunflower. She stands 7 centimeters tall, though is often found flying or resting on one shoulder, with her walking cane strapped to her back. Beneath her vest lies an old, tattered cream blouse, tucked into the yellow petals that create her trousers. If you were to look close, you may be able to see how her shoes and cane were weaved from the same forest. She looks up and she says, "Hi! Hi, mister! Hi! Down here! Hi! What are you doing here? What's your mission here?"
You see this kind of older dwarf. You've been traveling in this caravan for maybe a week now, but there's still plenty of people. You haven't really gotten a chance to talk to this man before, but you know he's fairly important. As this man looks down, "Oh, nice to meet you. I couldn't see you there for a moment. My name's Weldon."
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ro.
You're from the forests, far to the west.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Not often I see people from out that way. I'm traveling with my associates here, and you can see he kind of gestures to 2 people in particular. You see a human talking to a mouse folk, You can also see a rock gnome who's just kind of on his own, sketching something in a notebook. We're headed to Sandrigara.
Oh, that's where I'm living at the moment, or I was. I was living in Sandrigara.
Oh, we might be catching the same ship out of Blue Haven then.
Perhaps we are. I'm not sure quite where I'm headed next.
Well, either way, it's lovely to meet you.
Yes.
And as these two talk, over closer to the fire, we see a pair of people. One, a Kenku, abnormally tall, and a human man with a short, scruffy black beard speckled with gray, who's beginning to bald a little bit. He has a sheathed longsword and a long bow. And he is talking to this Kenku. And Jynx, if you'd like to introduce your character, you may.
As Kenku looks around listening to this man talk, you can notice his hazel eyes in the dark, in the light, starry night. His black feathers that seem ruffled up and unclean, as if you just never had a home. You can see the trinkets that are hanging on by his coat, though they're hidden but make a lot of noise. Kinda implausible if he wants to stealth around, but they walk close to this campfire, and they try and yeah, that's about it.
You would know that this man, near this campfire currently, cooking up some food for everyone, making some stew, is a man named Drevin Mir, Captain Mir. You've worked with this man in the past, though only a few days ago now you met back up along the road and have decided to stay a little bit with this group along the way, since they're headed in the same direction on your expedition, though I will leave that to you to explain later.
Yep.
Kaerith, it's good to have you around. It's been a while.
Yeah, feelings mutual. You know what? The feelings actually mutual. I've missed you. You always had the greatest expeditions, the best trinkets, might I say.
Oh, I've kept a few for myself too. And you see him kind of like tap his sword, and it glows just like a little bit with kind of a greenish light.
Oh, very interesting.
I do miss treasure hunting. It's been a little while. Though, I will say, these architect folk pay a lot, though. I can't say I'm a fan.
As long as I'm getting paid, I don't really care what I do and what my job is.
That's a good outlook sometimes. Though, I do wish who was paying me wasn't one of these kind of people. Kind of gestures are, especially towards like the human and mouse folk. Those, I don't know how much you know about the people up north. Jackalkin, they call them. They attack caravans like these usually, so it's a little unsettling to have them around here.
Well, alright. Well, as again, I don't really care what I'm getting paid as long as I'm getting paid. So, yeah. I don't have an opinion. I'm neutral on this.
I guess what I mean to say is, it's good having an extra sword around here that I know is on my side.
Yeah, I understand that. It's good to be back, Captain.
Yeah, likewise. And as we kind of pull away from these two for a moment, we're going to go over to the mouse folk and human who they just mentioned. As this human woman with a scimitar on each hip and this strange contraption mounted to a gauntlet that has this harpoon-like hook on it is talking to this small mouse folk. And Lumi, if you would like to introduce your character, You may.
Okay. Kenzie, a mousefoot grown, barely 1 foot 8 inches, stands there with her arms crossed tightly. Her sandy golden fur is warm, the tones of her homeland still cling to her appearance. Her white ponytail tied neatly and swaying with her steps, stands out sharply against the darker forest. Her dark-fitted travel gear hugs close to her body, built for motion and silence. The fingerless wraps shield her hands while her tail traces subtle arcs behind her, adjusting her center of gravity as she talks. Yep, that's all I got.
You'd hear from this human woman who you'd know as Mira. Look at them looking over at us. I don't think they trust us even after all this.
No one trusts us ever. It's just the point.
Yeah. Though it is fun when people do. It's usually a mistake, though.
Their mistake, not ours.
You can see she's kind of fiddling with this contraption on her arm. And you see as one of her tools comes loose, nearly scrapes along her exposed arm. You see the harpoon on the front of it fire and shoot into the ground, and every other person in the caravan looks over as she pulls out of the ground and then starts pulling a crank to reel it back in. And as she pulls the crank, she lets go, and it just seems to spin on its own with some kind of slight glow to it. This golden, bronzy glow as it reels itself back in, as all these cogs click and turn. You'd know this kind of technology is a bit beyond what someone can do without magic. I was hoping to get this darn thing working, but yeah, maybe someday. I had it working for a bit, and then, well, got in a fight. I thought it'd be fun trying to take down a night raven, but didn't even get to see one along the path. And as you talk to this woman, back over with Roe and Weldon Stonejaw. Roe, only you, and you'd see Weldon and Captain Mir would all notice a light flickering in the air above the jungle. The jungle's not far away, maybe a couple 100 feet into the darkness. But you see it almost looks like another little star in the sky, but you can tell it is much closer and much smaller. But still is this little speck giving off this purplish indigo tinted light, starlight. What will be your immediate reaction?
Oh, what's that?
Looks
yeah.
Something, some kind of spell.
You think someone could be calling for help, maybe?
That's what I was thinking too.
We should go over and help.
Or we could bring them to us. Probably safer here.
Yeah? Put out a signal to let them know we're here, maybe? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I can do that.
that
You see,
would be wonderful.
as this Grand Architect is going to put his hands towards the fire, as you see it almost like weave like this, these almost like snake-like strands of flame go around the cooking pot, expertly avoiding it, up past and make this beautiful bright flame that illuminates the entire camp bright. As you see Captain Mir jump back. What are you doing? Why would you do that? There's so many things out here that are going to see that. More than whoever put that up.
Well, we're just trying to help them. Show them that there's somewhere safe here.
Yeah, but you're going to get us killed.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
In the forest, Leinara, as you are sprinting through the jungle with this creature weaving after you, these, as you glance back, you see this creature is starting to gain on you a little bit. You have been running for a while now, getting tired. It is pursuing quickly but effortlessly. You get closer to this edge of the jungle, and as you begin to see the break in the trees, you see a bright orange light in the distance, which you can immediately recognize as a campfire of some sort, and you see the silhouettes of people and carriages up ahead as you run out of the jungle. Yeah.
And I run towards it because I need any help I can get right now.
Yeah, you sprint out of this jungle, and the rest of the party is going to see a figure sprint out of the woods at top speed towards them. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Can I jump up in a tree?
Yeah, as you jump up, is there anything further you'd like to do?
I'd like to watch from above, try to stay stealthy, not be seen by this creature that we have not yet identified.
All right, yeah, you can find somewhere high up to hide out on top of one of these carriages in the darkness with your black feathers blending into the night sky. As this person sprints out, you can see this person dressed in a brown vest and this mushroom cap on their head and this purple cloak run closer. And Leinara, is there anything you'd like to say or do once you arrive? You can see one of these older dwarves is headed over.
Alright.
Oh!
What's wrong? Look like you've seen a ghost.
To that question as well, there's like something, I don't know, something chasing me.
Are you hurt? Are you hurt at all?
Yes. I think probably it hit me at some point. I think I don't remember honestly.
Come here. I can heal you. Come here. Can I try and heal them?
Yeah. Are you using magic or just bandages and stuff like that?
Probably magic.
All right. Then let me know what you cast and how much they heal.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
And 13.
That's plenty, 13. I think.
Yes.
Amazing.
Do I heal all 13?
Yeah, you're back to full, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Ro, as you're examining this wound, you can see that the cloak has been stained with blood a little bit. It probably washed out. But you can see around the wound where it has actually hit skin. While it does heal, it looks grayish brown around the area. And Leinara, you still feel like it feels stiff to move that shoulder a bit. You still have some motion in it, but it feels strange.
Okay.
And Ro, I'll just say, with your knowledge of at least like medicine and stuff, and also what skin looks like, that's not skin. That looks like petrified wood.
Oh.
Looks peculiar.
Oh dear.
It almost looks like some kind of like petrified wood or
What?
Very strange.
What looks like that?
Around your wound. You see how it's not quite back to skin yet?
Oh, I can't see it. It's on my back.
Of course.
Sorry.
It just yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't look okay.
Oh.
Um.
Oh.
As you examine this, you see some of the other people around the camp pull weapons out and start looking into the darkness beyond where Leinara has run out from. Including that captain, the human woman with the grappling hook, and the grand architect dwarf who draws this beautiful pistol. The rest of you would know, maybe have heard of pistols and firearms before, but they are a trade secret for this particular guild. As you watch these people begin to spread out, you hear this creaking as this cracking of wood gets closer. It almost feels like it's starting to go all around. As suddenly I need to roll something. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Oh no.
A vine lashes out of the darkness and catches the architect man by his arm. This guy named Weldon. And you see it cut into his arm. He tries to fire a few shots before he is pulled into the darkness.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And you hear a cracking, crunching sound that does not sound like the rest of the sounds.
Can Kaerith go investigate?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still in the trees. I'm trying not to be spotted by this creature. I'm just jumping around the branches of it.
The trees here are sparse, but you still can get up into some of these areas. As you look down, you can see what seems to be a figure recoalescing as if it was split open. You only see one figure until you notice that there are remnants, bits of you see an arm on the ground.
Oh my god.
As
I draw my
whatever
dagger.
this is moving closer.
Can Kaerith draw his dagger?
All right. This thing is starting to get closer to the camp, and I need you guys to roll initiative.
Where did I roll an initiative again? Yeah, here.
It should just be up near your armor class.
Okay.
21.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Oh,
And I'm
got 8.
certain that 5 plus 3 is 8. Thank you very much.
I have 8. Don't I also have advantage? Hold on.
Pretty good rolls.
Should give her the start of how this has been going.
It did roll very good as well.
Oh dear.
How did roll yet again get first? Why is
Roll
roll
is
so
utterly
fucking
crap.
broken?
Gareth, if you want, and roll once, you can swap initiative because of your ability.
I was gonna say, can I swap with somebody? I would love to.
The only person you can swap with
You
is
can only
Gareth if he
swap
also
with
wants to.
Kaerith.
Do you want
Yeah,
to?
I wish to stop. I don't wish to stop.
Yeah.
All right, let me
swap.
swap that. Kaerith, you're up first then. You're about to be last, but now you're first.
Yeah, I love this background. Trust. Oh, well, as Kaerith watches around it, Kaerith tries to get closer by something to get in the pictures. And as soon as he gets close enough to the blob of NPCs, he draws his dagger, and Kaerith jumps out with his one dagger and swiftly goes into one of the NPCs. Would I have to roll first if I hit them?
The NPCs are your allies.
The creatures that I need to attack.
Oh yeah, the actual the viney creature coming out of the forest. Yeah, you can attack that. Its vines
I'm
are starting to
attacking
go
that
like
one.
everywhere, so it's pretty easy to hit from wherever you are,
Nat
pretty
20.
much.
Nat
Nat
20.
20. That's what we love to see. All right, let me know how much damage.
So 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay, not too bad. As you cut into this, though, you feel as if trying to pierce or slash through this armor is going to be less effective, as it is going to take 3 points of damage of the 5.
After Kaerith does that, he quickly retreats back into the shadows, planning his next attack.
Alright. Next up is the creature. It is going to make... Let's see how many tentacles does it have right now. It is going to attack a lot of times.
Oh no.
Lovely.
It has about 10 tentacles right now. It is going to make 5 attacks.
Oh my god.
As you see it grab and pierce multiple of these NPCs, these people who've been traveling with you. One of them, it just impales through their chest and then pulls them back into the forest. Other ones, it starts to slash at and they just drop dead on the spot. This petrified wood spreading across the areas where they were injured. You see the one it was impaled, be pulled back towards this humanoid figure as this cracking sound begins again, as it begins to split open down the center. As its head parts and its chest opens up, you see these like almost like spiky bits of like rib cage revealing this maw made of all these jagged wooden petrified teeth as it pulls this poor person in and devours them.
Kaerith remains calm, trying not to cause any sounds in the woods.
It is also going to make some attacks on players.
Oh no.
No!
You can't see my absolutely mortified expression, right? Horrified
I
expression.
know.
Oh
I'm literally
God.
so.
Oh, I don't even. I keep saying that. I don't know what else to. This is. Oh.
Ro, you see a blade come towards you, and it is going to strike its target because it rolled pretty good,
No.
but do minimum damage because I just rolled really bad on damage. As it is only going to do 2 damage,
I take that.
but you feel as it barely just nicks you. Your part of your chest and arm become stiff as you see that petrified bark spreading across, replacing the skin there. It is also going to make an attack on Kenzie
Oh no.
and miss. You see as it swings, but you're able to duck under as it like swings all these tentacles at you. And out of turn, real quick, I would like any one of you could do this, whoever wants to. Could I get a nature or religion check from someone?
Me. I have +5 religion.
Oh yeah, no,
Alright.
you do it. You do it.
Yeah, you go.
For it. You know, I'll even give you advantage because this is a creature in your home territory. So you can roll twice, take the higher one.
16 after the modifier.
You have heard of a creature like this. You have not encountered one. You've heard of a Leshy. It is a spirit of the forest, a kind of guardian spirit, but it is not anything like this. But as you look at the center creature at the heart of this mass of tentacles, it does look like a Leshy. This creature you would have heard of is a Lesh Warden. It is a corrupted Leshy, influenced by the darkness spreading from a region known as the Shattered Heart. This was once a forest spirit and now has become a creature bent on killing anything that disturbs its grove. And with that, it's Kenzie's turn.
Woohoo.
Before, did I take any damage?
Nope, you're good.
Alright.
It did kill 3 people and hurt Ro, though.
Yeah, that's. Mm.
It's fine. Okay. Can Kenzie see the figure in the middle of it, or?
Yeah, you'd be able to get a rough view of it now.
Okay. Can she try shoot it with her short bow? Like,
Yeah, go for it.
was it? Okay. The hit. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit it.
Yeah,
Yes!
that's something.
Okay. And then damage, right?
Yep.
9 damage.
9. You see as this arrow flies true, hits it in the head. As this arrow bounces off, it does chip the armor on it a bit. It does do damage, but less than you'd hope. As it's just going to do 5 instead of 9. It seems to be resistant to these slashing and piercing attacks that have been thrown at it thus far. Alright, next up, Leinara. As you see this thing that nearly killed you is now just murdering people around a caravan.
Oh yeah, no. They know that this is their fault. They know that this is but they don't really have time to deal with that right now. They can probably deal with that later once, more people are not dead. So they're gonna try and catch Eldritch Blast. That's 10 plus 7, does 17 hit?
Yes, it absolutely will.
Awesome. Alright, so then for 1 point of damage.
Ironically, with your 1 point of damage, it doesn't seem to be resistant to that.
Oh my
So
gosh.
It is going to take the entire 1 point of damage.
Your whole singular point of damage.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
You see it leave a little scorch mark on one of its tentacles.
Yeah.
Alright.
Could they also cast their bonus action?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm assuming you're
Then,
casting Hex.
I'm gonna cast Hex, and I will put disadvantage on.
Which ability do you want?
Strength.
That's probably wise, since that was what was using to chase you earlier.
I'm feeling. Getting better at this.
Ro, you're up.
Um,
As 3 people are dead. You're slightly injured.
it's not really gonna do anything. I think just give Bardic Inspiration. To I'm gonna go with Leinara, I think. Just based off
Alright.
some certain roles.
Yeah, I think Leinara needs it today.
Yeah.
The caravan NPCs are going to take their turn. You would see Mira, that human with the grappling hook on her arm, is going to pull out a pair of scimitars and begin slashing at some of these tentacles as they come closer. And deal... That's a lot of damage, actually. She is going to deal a total of 25 damage with 3 attacks.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
it seems like this creature is still resistant against this. So that is going to drop significantly. Yeah, that is only going to do 13.
Better than the single unresisted point that I did.
Yeah, you also see Captain Mir pull out his longbow and start taking shots at the creature. And is going to hit one attack, hit the other attack. And he is going to do a significant amount as well. Not as much, but he does 11. So he does 6, because it's resistant. Unfortunately, there's a lot of piercing and slashing attacks here.
We're getting carried by the NPCs.
No, literally. Great guy.
You would hear Captain Mir start shouting to the caravan, "Get moving! Time to fall back! We don't win this." You can tell that the Lesh Warden is barely injured still, even after all this.
done?
And top of the round, Kaerith, you're up. As you can see, the rest of all of the non-fighting NPCs are going to start running for it.
Okay. So let me just get a background check again. I can see the head of it, the head of the lash leaf.
Yeah, you can see this almost this old man body petrified in this this petrified wood is essentially the source of all of these tentacles, where they branch off of his arms and his back and even off of his shoulders and chest.
Chest area? Can I see his chest area?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kaerith is gonna equip one of the javelins he has stored behind his cloak. He's gonna aim the direction of it. And do I need to do a strength check to see if I hit?
It should just be an attack roll.
24 after it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's barely above 14. So that'll hit.
It's ever so slightly.
As this,
And it's gonna be
javelin.
9 damage.
9? Oh, max damage. Okay, that's what we love to see.
Oh man.
So 9 damage directly through his chest. Kaerith throws it and
You see it chip one of these kind of large teeth that come out of this chest cavity. As this javelin clatters to the floor, it still doesn't pierce properly into him, but it does definitely do some damage. This is going to take 5 more. It looks like this creature is still not that injured. It is starting to take a little damage from the sheer number of people attacking it. Next up is its turn, though.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
As it is going to see these people trying to escape, and is going to make attacks on them.
Oh.
As it is going to roll a bunch of times. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
As it is going to get a nat 20.
What?
Which it already would have
Oh.
insta-killed one of these NPCs. So I'm just going to
No.
let it kill 2 instead.
Oh my gosh.
As you see, with one
terrible.
fell swing of its of these bladed tentacles, you see it just chops down 2 people. As a human woman and this smaller child are both killed.
No. No.
a child.
You know, I just felt like this would be a really good tone setter for the campaign when I murder children.
Like that?
Unfortunately, it does hit 3 more of these civilians running for it. As you see, one by one, these people, some of them are hit multiple times. You see them start to freeze with this petrification, hit the ground, and you see tentacles start to wrap up around them and start to drag them away. And it is also going to be making attacks on Kaerith and who's the next closest? Probably Mira, actually, one of the NPCs. And that is, oh gosh, that is a 19 to hit Kaerith. That absolutely hits. Oh, a 19 to hit Mira as well. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
gonna hit.
This is a massacre. It's not a battle.
Yeah. Kaerith, I'm sorry, but you take max damage. For 5.
What?
Welcome
You're gonna
to
take 5 slashing damage. I'm gonna roll for something real quick as you see it strike the side of your leg as you're up in these trees, and you feel it become stiff around near your knee and thigh area.
Okay.
And on Mira, you see it is going to do a little less damage and strike her in the arm. Same arm she has the grappling hook on. Leinara, you'd start to notice more of your back starts to feel stiff than it did when you had gotten hit. Just
Wonderful.
a little bit.
Okay.
Seems like whatever effect has been dealt to you and these other people, it is actively getting worse, very slowly.
Not a great
Alright.
time to worry about that right now.
Next up is Kenzie.
Oh god, okay.
It is starting to look like you may not be able to kill this thing.
Do you think? I don't know. Let me think this through. I don't know what to do. Help.
There are civilians who need saving right now if you want to help them. If you think you would. Though I don't know if that's your
you
number.
can do to help. I've not got any like healing stuff, so I don't think.
If you want, you are welcome to start getting a move on as well with them.
Yeah, Kenzie's gonna start running.
Alright.
Like, what do I need to do? Like, checks?
Just give me a dex save. Actually wait, it would just do an opportunity attack on you. Or unless you want to disengage. You could just disengage as your action, then it won't get an opportunity to attack you as you run.
Yeah, I will disengage.
Alright. You see as it like swings multiple things at you, these like sharp vines, as you are able to duck underneath, weave between them, and start making a run for it towards the forest. The civilians are not coordinated. They're just kind of going off in a variety of directions. But at least they're going away from here. Next up, Leinara. It looks like the only people still fighting this creature are Kaerith, Leinara, Ro, Mir, and Mira. I did not realize putting those two in. Yeah, those are very similar names for the same caravan.
You know what? That's fine.
People have similar names sometimes, it's fine.
Exactly.
You know, I'll call him Captain Mir, so it's easier.
Okay.
Or I call him by his first name, Drevin. I'll call him Drevin.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, it's not much else to do. Lara's gonna cast Eldritch Blast again, but it's not looking particularly good.
Yeah. You need a 14 or better.
18?
18 will do it. You strike this thing
Awesome.
again with Eldritch Blast.
For 4 whole points of damage.
4 points of damage? Hey, it's not negated at all. It takes the full amount, even though it's not much. You see you blast a bit into it, and as this Eldritch Blast of this kind of like purplish indigo light hits it, you can see it light up the face for a moment. This old man, even the beard is petrified. It looks like at one time the beard may have actually been ivy or roots or some kind of plant matter, but even that's been petrified. The eyes are just these sunken holes in the face that just go back into the skull, where it just is dark inside. Whatever this spirit once was, it is far gone. Oh, and you get to do 1d6 extra damage.
I get to do 1d6 for heck. That's 3.
You see as this necrotic damage spreads quickly. Quicker than normal, even.
Oh.
As it is going to take double that of necrotic
Oh, wow.
damage.
Nice.
One good thing. Nice.
Hey, you found one vulnerability. Alright, next up. Oh yeah, Leinara, are you going to run for it, or are you staying to fight?
Honestly, I feel like they would start inching away.
Okay.
It's not looking good. It's not looking particularly good at all. They probably I don't think they disengage just yet, but I think they'd start thinking about it.
All right. Next up is Ro.
Ro would run over to the NPCs that are captured, or fly over. Sorry. But I'm not sure she'd be able to help them.
Yeah,
she would
it
go
looks like
over
most of the ones that have actually been properly hit or are being dragged away are already gone.
Yeah,
Most
I
of
think
these
that
NPCs, most of these civilians, as they run away, don't have enough health to sustain even a single hit. Survive.
Right. Yeah, she would probably just fly over and like have a look, and that's about it.
All right. I'll just assume if you're gonna fly over there, you probably want to just disengage, so you're not taking opportunity attacks. So I'll just assume that's what you're doing if you're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see while you examine this, at one of the bodies as it's being dragged away, you see this its tentacle kind of rear up and then stab them again, and then stab them again in different spots, and you see that the petrification spreads out from each of the spots, overtaking the person.
Strange.
This is horrific.
You would
I hope
guess
know
it's the
that
same
I
petrification as you have currently, but less. Or sorry, but more. Sorry, the person completely petrified obviously has more petrification than you. I misspoke. The NPCs, I guess it's just kind of just Mir and Mira, rather than Mira, are going to make some attacks. You know what? They actually do a pretty good amount. I'm just gonna lump it all together. But you see, as more arrows fly and more tentacles are slashed, you see Mira actually properly, fully cuts off one of these tentacles.
Ooh,
Nice.
good for her.
Yeah.
All right, top of the round, Kaerith,
Ugh.
and that's the creature again. You can tell this is a losing battle.
Kaerith, this is how his leg just cannot move the way he wants to. It's it's stiff, sometimes not stiff. It's just not moving the way he wants to. Question before I actually do one of my storytelling actions: does the petrification move like a poison?
You don't know. You've not been affected by it long enough to know.
Okay, but does the DM know that if it moves like a poison?
I'll just say it does not move like a traditional poison. It's not something in your bloodstream. It is something else.
Kaerith uses his knowledge of poisons. He unties the string that holds up his trinkets. The trinkets fall down, causing a metal noise, but he does not care. He wraps his leg, making it even more stiff. But they think that if this would stop it, it would. Kaerith ties his leg up like really hard, his blood circulation stopping in a way, but not in a way that it would hurt them. Kaerith then would unsheath his dagger again, and as a last stand, they would go directly one-on-one with it. And yep, that's gonna be my attack. A dagger hit.
Okay. Yeah, roll the hit. Otherwise, if you
15.
hit it, yeah, I mean, you can hit it. You wouldn't be able to get quite close enough to the main body, but as you're trying to get in there, you can slash at these vines trying to block you and keep you away from it.
Okay, and this is gonna be 7.
Nice max damage
Max
again.
damage.
Well, everyone's sorry. Most people's damage rolls have been really good.
Wow, yeah. Great for some people.
All right, the creature is going to make some final attacks. It actually can't. Oh, it can't reach. It can't reach the civilians anymore, which means it's going to have a lot more attacks to concentrate on the people around it.
Oh dear.
It is going to make some attacks. You see as a vine slashes towards Captain Drevenmere, as he is able to bring up his sword and block it. Though you see another one go towards Mira, who is going to try and dodge backward, but you see it slash into that same arm, fully grabbing onto that arm and starting to pull her closer as she starts to hack at this tentacle. It only has 2 more attacks, though, since some of its tentacles have now been cut off. And that is going to be... Oh boy. Leinara, I'm assuming your AC is less than 20.
A bit, yeah, something to that effect.
As you feel this slash into you again, that is going to deal just 3 damage.
Okay.
But you feel this like hit you in the side, and you feel like kind of your hips start to become petrified as well. And the final attack is going to go toward Kaerith. Let's see if it can hit. Unfortunately, it does.
Oh.
It does minimum damage, though, as he is hit for 2 damage. And you start to feel like, as it like slashes across your wrist while you're trying to attack it with a dagger, you feel like your forearm and part of your palm start to petrify. And it feels like every time you're hit beyond the first time, the other patch spreads further as well. As Leinara, more of your back seems to become petrified, and Kaerith, more of your leg. You guess that however long it's going to take for it to spread naturally, it has now been sped up a little more.
Does the petrification go over the rope I tied around my leg?
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay.
This is a losing battle, isn't it?
Let's see. I think it is Kenzie's turn, who is actually out of I'll count Kenzie as out of combat if you want to be, like fully like out of the way because you're fast.
Yeah.
Unless you want to just like shoot some arrow shots to try and help a little bit from the sidelines.
Yeah, Kenzie will do that. Why not? So yeah, hitting thing. 15 to hit.
15 hits
That
it.
hits.
You see
Okay.
an arrow strikes into one of the tentacles over by a fellow jackalkin, the woman named Mira, and she's gonna be able to like pull her arm free, but you can see pretty much her entire arm is petrified up to like nearly the shoulder. She's looking bad.
Yeah.
You can see the creature is starting to move back a little bit, but not much. Let's see. Next up, Leinara.
This is a losing battle, isn't it? At the very least, it's looking like that from Leinara's perspective right now. I mean,
You would guess, just looking at how
Fair
this is
amount.
going, you'd need 2 to 3 times the firepower you currently do to fight this thing.
yeah, it's not looking good. It's not. And if they want to run, they're gonna have to do it soon. They're gonna cast one last Eldritch Blast, and then they're gonna run.
Right? Let me know what that's at. And one nice thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. I saw that pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 definitely hits. You
21,
see,
yes,
as this creature is moving back a bit, it is not going to give you an opportunity attack right now. Or it is not going to opportunity attack you if you run.
Yeah. So they're gonna deal 8 whole points of damage from
That's a
Eldritch
chunk.
Blast. And what is that? 2 necrotic damage from Hex.
Alright, and you see that
And then
necrotic
they're gonna make a
damage
run.
does a little extra, so it's going to do 4 instead. That's going to do
And
double.
then they're going to make a run for it because, as much
Alright.
as this is their fault, they would like to live to see the light of day.
As you begin to run away, that leaves Ro as one of the few people left still around it. Or I guess actually Ro's out of combat too. Now I think about if she wants to be.
She's gonna heal Kaerith with Healing Word
All right.
and do 11
That
Might be
is
enough.
quite a bit.
to, and then
Great.
she's also gonna fly as towards the caravan, trying to get out of there with everyone else.
Alright. It seems like most people have kind of scattered. The main groups, you kind of end up with someone, let's see, yeah, a mouse folk that you know just from being on the road with for a bit. May not know well, but
Yeah.
you'd know Kenzie. You see the person that you had just healed a bit ago is over in the same area. It seems like Mir and Mira are trying. You know, it's actually funnier just to say Mir and Mira now that I think about it. I was trying to like not be confusing, but it kind of works.
Like a duo.
As they are going
Yeah.
to begin backing up. They are kind of on the other side of this creature though, so you see them making their way in the opposite direction. As this caravan is getting pretty split up by this. Which leaves us with Kaerith. You are currently on the side closest to Ro, Leinara, and Kenzie. It does not
Make sure
look
to-
like it's possible to get to the mirrors, as I'm going to call them now. And the rest of the civilians have just kind of fled.
Okay. How much did I get healed by Ro?
11. So you're pretty much full health.
Well, you are.
Let's do. Alright, full
His
health?
max is 12.
Okay, so it's my turn again?
Yep. You can tell you are the
No, no.
only person in combat with this creature right now, and it is not even to half what it would take to take it down.
Not even half?
Not even half
Genau.
Leinara done.
And I can't even flee anymore. My leg is petrified.
You
Holy
can.
shit.
Okay, so I'll just tell you guys a little bit about how this petrification works. A certain amount of petrification will start inflicting debuffs. You are one tick, I guess you could say, one level of petrification away from the first debuff. You are currently uninhibited to run, though it would be a little harder to do so.
Oh.
But as far as stats,
I
it wouldn't
guess-
slow you down yet.
Kaerith notices that the rope thing doesn't work and they again try to attack it. This time, yet again, this time actually going for an unarmed strike because they believe that slashing wood does not do anything except chip it, and hitting it with their fist would actually do more than just slashing.
Alright, go for it.
I got 23.
23. Yeah, that'll hit. As you don't even need a roll because you have flat amount of damage you do for your unarmed strike. You just like slam your fist into one of these tentacles as it comes at you. It actually does more than slashing would.
Solution
And it
this whole
doesn't seem
time
like
has
it
been
take,
to, like,
it
stalk
doesn't
it
seem
in
like
the
it's
face.
vulnerable, but it doesn't seem resistant to this as much as the armor cracks a little bit as you could kind of slap it away.
I slap it away.
Or punch it away.
Someone stalk it in the face. My
As you can hit this thing and it starts to crack a little bit. It is still a pretty brittle stone.
Good to know. Alright, that's in turn.
Are you going to move away from the thing at all? Because if you do not, it will make 4 attacks on you next turn.
Kaerith jumps up in the trees and uses his hands like on a monkey boy. He climbs on the branches and tries to run away.
Okay. I did say on its turn last time that it is actively moving away towards Captain Mir and Mira. So it won't provoke opportunity attacks this time.
Okay.
You are able to make it towards Ro, Leinara, and Kenzie, who are the last people kind of sticking around, I guess. And you would hear this cracking as this creature moves off in pursuit of some of the other people. But you are out of combat and alive.
Oh my god.
We did it, guys.
So I think now's a good time to say, not all the encounters are going to be balanced. There are
Really?
things that are very powerful,
Oh my god.
such as that.
I think my heart's beating faster than like when I ran my mile the other day.
What do you guys want to do now that you're just hanging out? Your caravan that was supposed to head to Blue Haven is, well, scattered to the wind. But you have a new person with you.
I think we just almost died.
Yeah.
I had the vague idea that maybe this wasn't a good idea. I think if I don't start laughing, I'm gonna start crying. So,
I didn't quite catch your name and all that, sorry, though.
sorry. Leinara.
Oh, it's wonderful to meet you, Leinara.
Yeah.
Maybe better under different circumstances, but
Yeah,
I think we should all look into getting out of here, maybe.
And how do you suggest that? Because everyone's gone.
I can actually remind you a little bit, because I don't know how well you guys know the map. But this caravan is currently, was on the way to a town called Blue Haven, which is up a bit further to the north. It's maybe a day's journey away, maybe a little bit more.
We could continue our journey to Bloomhaven.
You're also headed there?
Yeah, that's where the caravan we were in was headed.
Right. I mean, I'm supposed to be there anyway. I have things to do there.
Okay.
God, this is so messed up.
I think we have to move on from this chaos and
Get as far away from that, whatever it was, as quickly as we can, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, do you think we could make it on foot? I'm not quite sure how far it is from here.
It should be about a day's journey or so. Sorry. Oh my god, the flower.
Oh yeah, would you be checking
Yeah.
if you have that?
Yes, I would be checking.
It
So
looks like
just double
through all the
checking.
chaos, you have kept it with you. It is still in your bag, undamaged.
Okay.
It has 6 petals
so-
on it.
Okay. Yeah. So Leinara checks their bag for that, and they like heave like a sigh of relief when they notice it's. At least one semi-good thing has come of all of this.
Which is?
They've got what they were looking for.
And I think that is a perfect note to end our first episode on. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And thank you to these
Oh
four
my
for
God.
playing. And we will be back next week.